Hello, guys, I'm back. So now that we know how to make phone calls without showing our real phone number, and but the parents will answer because they will see a display with your name on it, but it's gonna be a Google Voice phone number. So even if they call you back, it will be up to you if it goes to your phone or directly to the voicemail of your Google Voice. I wanted to show you Doodle so we can schedule the parent teaching conference phone calls. We only have about 3 to 5 minutes to speak with each parent, and scheduling those phone calls might be a little tough. I'm not ever being able to see 100 parents in one night or in the 2 afternoons that we have. So usually we have, the most that I had, it was like maybe 45 parents in between Thursday and Friday. So what I'll do is I'm gonna create a doodle a calendar so where parents can register to let me know what time they want to call me. I'm gonna send this to them via Jupiter Grades, and hopefully they will fill it out and then I know what time to call them. If they I will also provide the Google Voice phone number. So if they want to call me, they could call me, but it will go directly to the voicemail, and I call them back in one of the spots that wasn't taken. So let's start. The first thing is to find in Doodle. Is again super easy. Just type Doodle on the search bar, and is the very first option that appears there. So it goes to the Doodle dashboard, and of course I'm registered already. But if I was logged out, you can see here, you just need to create an account. So again, let me just start from the Google search. So if you click there, now I'm logged out, it will show you this one. It says start your free trial for 30 days. Actually, creating the calendar for a group meetings is free. If you want to do one-on-one meetings, that is, I think you have to pay. But to sign up, all you have to fill out is the basic information, or you could use your Microsoft account, which is the DOE account. That also will work. I like to use my Google account for everything that is online related to my students. That's a special email account that I only use with students, so it never mixes up with my personal life or with work email. So this is only for students and parents. Again, if you haven't ever created a doodle, it's very easy. Once you create the account, you log in. For me, it's one click Google. It shows that I could log in quickly there. And in this button, I can create the group meeting, one-on-one meeting, or a survey. The one-on-one meeting costs money, but if I create a meeting, I can actually say what it is. So let's say parent teacher conference. And because it's free, of course, it has the ads. You can always X out the ad, like it's not relatable to you. In my case, I'm gonna put Miss Ramirez because these are only to be online with me. So it gives me the options of what I want to do with the meeting. What kind of meeting is gonna happen? A conference call, a phone call, a Skype, online, Google Hangout, Zoom. All these options, the last 5 options, all of them are visual. So you can do camera online. Google Hangouts is also online, and Zoom is also a group online. I'm not gonna do a conference call. It's usually gonna be a phone call. And the note, reserve a time. Reserve a time for Miss Ramirez to contact you to contact you. Done. I'm gonna click continue, and then it shows in the calendar the options that I have. So parent-teacher conference is gonna be Thursday and Friday. Since we are working in the building in the morning in PD, I'm not gonna schedule it in the morning. I'm gonna schedule it in the regular times. So parent-teacher conferences start at 4, and I could do a whole block, but then it could only one person reserve during that time, or several people can reserve during that time. What I want to be able to is decide which 5 minutes each parent is gonna be reserving. So I can go ahead, and the smallest time is 4 to 4:15, and I can accept maybe 3 entries, and I'm gonna leave a little ground there. So you see, if each of these gets filled out, then I have enough time to do it. So if you click in that little arrow over there, I don't know if you can see it, you see there's a little line. You can extend it or not. You can make it smaller, but the smallest is 15 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is gonna reserve those 15 minutes for 3 people. Okay, so that is 4:15. This one, I want to move it up to 4:30 to 4:50 to 4. Yeah, that's perfect. So another 15 minutes. I'm giving myself a break in between, because you never know how long the parents will take in making these phone calls. So there. So here I have these 4. I can create another one here. This is between 6:45, 6 to 6:30. I don't want 6:30. I'm doing chunks of 15 minutes, because this way, within those 15 minutes, I can do 3 parents, take a little break, and do another 3 parents. I can, as you see, it looks a little complicated when I'm dragging things like that. However, I can choose to do it as a text. So I can put the options here. So I could do, 4 o'clock. I can do 4:05. I can do, and go ahead and continue doing that over and over. I'm gonna just do a couple of this so you can see what it looks like. I'm not gonna do the whole thing in front of you, because you are as busy as me. I don't want to see somebody inputting numbers in the screen. So I'm just gonna put, maybe 4 or 5 of this so you can see the phone calls. And so let's say I have these 5 options, right? I can click continue, and the options that are given to me is if I need to be participants to indicate what is not ideal for them. No, I just want them to let me know when it's good. So I'm gonna put it, because this way parents can check. I'm gonna limit the number of votes to 1. So the parents can only register for 1 time only. Whatever spot is available, they will register. And they can only register 1 time. Okay? Also, I'm going to hide them so they don't know what other parents I'm talking that night. So I'm not going to choose this first one because really I don't want to give them the option is, oh, call me all this time or this time. No, you choose the time that it is. I'm limiting them to only choose one time. You can only vote one time. And also you will not be able to see the other participants. These options to the right require unlocking and it will require you to pay them money. I like free stuff, so I'm done. So I'm going to click finish and I can email this to the participants or I can invite them with this link. If I copy the link right here, that's the link. And I'm going to open a different browser to show you what it looks like when somebody access that link. So basically, they're gonna receive a message from me in Jupyter Grades. And I'm opening Firefox now so you can see. And I'm gonna paste the link that I have for Doodle. You can see is the same link right there. The Doodle link is over here. I just pasted. This one is Chrome, this one is Firefox. I'm testing in a different browser to show you that it works in any browser. Also to show you in a browser that I'm not logged in. Because if I go to the Google account in here, so let's say, if I say Google, it appears that I need to sign in. So this is perfect. I don't want to sign in. I want to see what a parent will look like when they click the link or enter the link. If I enter the link, it shows the following. And you see, they can enter their name in here. And they can register. So I'm going to say Luna Ramirez. And I can check this time. But now I cannot check another. You see? And nobody else will be able to see it. Once they check, it's a phone call and it's gonna reserve the time. I'm gonna modify this to say, you know what? In the phone in here, enter your phone number, right? So I can put 666, whatever number is there, so I know exactly what phone number they want me to call them. I can put that in the instructions right here. Enter your name and phone number in the space below and select the time that you want. And then when I click send, thank you for participating in the poll. You can go back to the poll, but the same person cannot enter again. So let's see what happens on my end. So this is me. This is my Doodle. I can click here in more and see my poll. So I'm gonna see the poll. If I remember how to use it. So I can click here in my dashboard and I can see parent teacher conference, 5 options, 1 person voted out of 1 person. And there is Luna Ramirez, right? And it has the phone number. I can see the number all over there. What happened if somebody else wants to enter? So let's say I enter another person and they enter a different time and I click send. What happens in here? If I refresh this page, there is the other option. So I can call this person first and then this person later and so on, because I can see the times that they register. So let me go back. Let's say that you created it and you don't like the message is not quite clear. You want to make sure that the parents put the name of the student, the name, their phone number that they want to do. So I'm going to give more instructions, okay? I can edit this. I go here in my name, my dashboard, and in here I can see the doodle itself, and I can edit the doodle. If you miss that, I will go back again. Once you are in the doodle, I can click here and edit my choices. And parent-teacher conference with Ms. Ramirez, reserve your time to contact you. Please, let me put here, please write down your name, student, and student name, and your phone number. And I will call you at that time. So as you can see, I created it. I'm gonna click continue. I can even add more choices, right? Again, I can add as many choices as I want. And I'm talking about the Thursday afternoon. So these choices are all for that day. So let's say 420, 425, 430, 435, 440, 45, 50, 55, and I can even jump out to 5:05. Give me my break of going to the bathroom or something like that. So here I'm having 13 options now. Continue. Now clearly says the same options. Votes per option, you can only vote one time. So you can only select one time. Every participant can only vote once. Okay? And no other participant will be able to see who else is in the email. They cannot see the phone numbers or the times of anybody else, only the spots available. So this is who I am, the participants. If I were going to be sending an email through Doodle, this will be the one that it shows. And now look at that. This is a Doodle. These two people are registered. And here, nobody had registered yet. Okay? So I'm going to show you again here. I'm going to go back to the poll. Again, I'm entering the link. This person, Pepito Perez, dad of Juanito, Juana, and my phone number, and then I'll decide, call me at this time. Parents can go and choose any time here, right? And then send. There is no way that the parents can see anybody else. So I like this tool. I'm hoping to use it to schedule the parents' phone calls during parent-teacher conferences. You can always stop by my room either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday if you have questions about it. I'm going to finish this one for myself today and send it to the parents early tomorrow when we are in the school. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I hope this helps. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. When you have a participant enter the name and the time and send it to you, right? As a user, and I'm going to refresh that so I have reflected the latest fake person in there. Give it a second. I cannot speed the internet. You can download the actual complete list in an Excel sheet or in a PDF document once you feel ready for it. So it is uploading, and you see that I have let's say 5 people, right? And I haven't voted. I can vote myself in, but obviously I'm not gonna call myself, right? Over here, where it says more, you can export to an Excel sheet or a PDF or print it out. If you export it to an Excel sheet, it will download the file test schedule, and I'm gonna save it. And as you can see, it's downloading here. When I open it right there and give it a second for Excel to open, you can see the times and the tables and who have answered and who haven't. These over here weren't available options when these two people voted. That's why they're showing question mark before, right? So that was the last little bit of information. I think once the text is done, it's really quickly added to an Excel sheet. I can have one list and don't have to go back to the website. Okay, that's all, guys. Again, I hope this helps.